Well, it's all over with. Are you glad that it's out of the way? Now you're moving on to California?
I'm in flash paralysis right now.
Talking with Mel Harris lately. She's really excited. Has Threads and Reckoning already been shot? Or is that going to be later on?
Reckoning, to a large degree, has been shot. The two-parter.
Okay.
Threads, which is it's sort of a three-parter in a strange way, but Threads doesn't start filming, I think, until Monday or Tuesday. So Mel hasn't been around yet.
Oh, okay.
We're taking her scenes and sort of putting it on the same schedule as Threads from Reckoning.
Okay, so Reckoning, as far as Mel Harris is concerned, is yet to be done.
Right.
Okay. So is Threads going to air after Reckoning, or is it just a sequence of production?
It'll have to. It'll definitely have to. Yeah, Threads is the way that the order sort of goes is, I think, a colossal mistake in there. No, I think it is sequential, so it is going to air afterwards.
Okay. Are you glad to be getting back with her?
What do you mean, getting with her?
In front of the cameras.
Well, the last time, I don't know, it's hard to say. You got mixed emotions. The last time I was with her,
right.
I was dead.
Right.
No, it's been a long time, so I'm looking forward to. All the scenes. It's quite clever the way Threads has been written in terms of touching on the ascension issue using sort of human type metaphors, and I think it'll be a lot of fun because it's not being, as long as it's not played too straight and it's already got a strange premise to it. So I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Other than Icon and Prometheus Unbound, Daniel hasn't really been
nor Darren
extremely front and center.
Right.
But I guess Reckoning is going to bring that. We don't really want to ask that much about it because we know that you are bound by contract and not saying anything.
Right. There's a lot of episodes this year, in terms of being front and center. There's a lot of episodes this year that Daniel does a great deal in, even though he's not the central focus in a lot of different episodes. So it's not like these are the only two episodes this season.
Right.
With Reckoning and whatever. Because he's not actually. In terms of amount of time devoted to, there's a lot of other stories going on at that particular time. There's an important one, which is a major storyline in Threads, but Reckoning 1 and 2 is about so many different things. It's hard to actually put a finger on it. So I would say Threads may be a little bit more about Daniel because it's the specific Ascension storyline, but there's still a lot going on in that too. So
right.
But I think it's this year. Although there still are episodes where one character is sort of leading the way, that the other characters are finding a way to be much more involved in it as well. It's one of the benefits of having Neil as the general and us spending a lot more time around the base is that we can all sit around and get involved in the storylines more. So, what was the question?
Would you rank Reckoning next to Heroes in terms of the quality of the story?
That's a toughie because Heroes is my favorite episode. So
really,
yeah. In terms of just the kind of stories that I really appreciate watching, and Rob really wrote that one really well. And Reckoning is just different agendas with something like Reckoning. Reckoning is so much about resolving storylines, where Heroes is much more an emotional journey for the group. So I would actually put the two in the same ballpark. Reckoning is much more like the season finale of sorts. It's talking about things that have been ongoing in the Stargate universe as important themes and threads, where Heroes is much more about the getting a microscope in and looking at the people more specifically, and Reckoning goes back to the action and the broad storylines. Will the Jaffa be free? Will Anubis take over the universe? Will Betty end up with Philip on Guiding Light? Et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I wouldn't actually compare the two.
Okay, but other than that, you said Prometheus Unbound last time I met was your highlight. Is it still your highlight for this year?
Oh yeah, I had so much fun doing that, and I'm not really even one to really enjoy anything I do watching it. Like I usually sit there and pick it the hell apart. When I watch it the first time, I kind of then I start watching it. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Oh, that's funny. And it's not even Dawn's in it, and Gary Jones is in it, and Ellie Harvey's in it, plays a great role, supporting character, and Eric Brecker's in it, and it's just like it's almost like this whole separate show where you just sort of get lost watching this new dynamic take place. And then with Claudia's in my storyline, it sort of fleshes it all out. And I think that there's a lot of stuff in it. There's there's some action sequences, a lot of laughs, and it's the right kind of mixture where I just really enjoyed it. We had such a good time doing it, shooting it, that it still is the highlight. It's certainly the highlight of my year so far.
A lot of Daniel fans are really looking forward to seeing how the character plays out. Obviously, Threads and Reckoning will probably play a really big spin on Daniel's character and the direction that he's going. What can you tell fans to look forward to in the most general way possible?
Oh, God. Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. That is pretty general.
That's pretty general. That's what general. What can I look forward to? I think no matter what happens, Daniel will be just fine.
Okay, that's right. Michael Shanks, thank you very much.
Thanks, man.